Hello friends, welcome to my channel Creating Essence. I am Megan. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Can you believe it's already been 1 month since I had Giovanna? That is crazy. Today I am sharing with you all the 1 month update. Our sweet girl was born 1 month ago and she's doing amazing. She is 14 pounds now, so she's gaining about a pound a week. She is 23.5 inches long, so she's grown an inch and a half, which is like the 97th percentile for both. So that is pretty cool. She does have an upper lip tie. Her frenulum right here is pretty tied and pretty thick, but as much as it does kind of mess with her latch, she's obviously eating adequately, and it does mean she gulps in a little bit of extra air, so she has extra air bubbles that she has to work on burping out, and sometimes that does cause some drama, a little bit of grunting and pain, but she's such a good humored baby that it really does not even bother her too much. She's not a baby that cries a lot. Oh my goodness, she barely cries. We are so spoiled by her. She is a great sleeper. She loves to just snuggle up in our armpits all night long. She wakes up 2 or 3 times, usually about 4 hours apart. And if someone is in bed to snuggle her, she'll sleep till like 9:30 in the morning. She's definitely her daddy's girl on the sleep habits. We did realize that she is sensitive to dairy. She tends to projectile vomit after I've had dairy. So I am dairy free again, which is really not a huge deal because I actually am sensitive to dairy protein myself. I just typically choose to eat it when I want it and deal with the consequences. But since now she has to deal with the consequences too, I'm dairy free. So it'll be better for my health as well as hers to be dairy free as long as she breastfeeds. She has such a sweet personality and she really spoils us all. She's already giving us really truly meaningful smiles, like not gas. And honestly, she's been doing this since she was about a week old. Even our midwife saw it and was shocked. She smiles and she's starting to coo and laugh a little bit. It is the sweetest thing, and it's by far the earliest of any of my kids. Most of the rest of them aren't starting that kind of smiling, laughing, cooing, interactive kind of thing until they were about 6 to 8 weeks old. As for me, 1 month postpartum, I'm definitely starting to feel a lot better. My supplements that I've been taking have been helping so much. I've had quite a few people ask what exactly I'm taking. Take a dose of this Floradix every morning. First thing, it is a food source liquid iron supplement, which is really easily absorbable by the body. It doesn't have the typical iron sort of side effects. It is so much more effective than any other iron supplement I have ever found in my 14 years of having kids and needing some kind of iron supplement at some point. I also take a daily multivitamin from Garden of Life. This is one of the ones with all the properly methylated B vitamins. I'm also taking one of these 10,000 IUs of vitamin D3 every day. I'm taking 2 capsules of this probiotic every day. I take 2 capsules of horse chestnut every day. This specifically is for my varicose vein issues. I still am having a little bit of issues with the varicose veins in my legs. During pregnancy, I started taking these and wearing compression socks every day. My trip to the hospital when I hemorrhaged, there was some trauma to my legs and I had a lot of bruising, and I actually had some surface blood clots that have hardened. This is for general vein health. So I'm just gonna finish taking what I bought during pregnancy, which will be about 2 more months of this. And I mean, hopefully by 3 months postpartum, my legs are doing all right, but we'll see. I'm taking 1,000 milligrams of food source vitamin C, 1,000 milligrams of desiccated beef liver. This specifically is to help my vital organs produce blood components more easily. The iron is for the iron, and the hemoglobin. This is specifically for the other components and how my body is going to make blood, and I have really found it to be helpful. I'm just about done with this first 30-day supply as we are finishing up this first month postpartum, and I have one more bottle that I will be continuing to doing for the second month to help my body continue to recover, because medically speaking, I was told it will probably take about 6 to 8 weeks for my body to fully recover from the blood loss and trauma. And then I have my placenta capsules. So that is what I'm taking for supplements. Let me know if you have any questions. I get almost all of those on Amazon because that's the cheapest place, and I've just been able to put them on the auto ship. Then I won't forget. I won't run out until I'm ready to be done with them. And you get a discount, and a pretty good one when you're taking as many supplements as I am. I think we have it up to like a 20% discount at this point, which is pretty good. So I am feeling a lot better. I have my energy back. The baby lets me sleep so much at night, and I'm so grateful. I know that helps a lot. My husband was able to really let me rest as much as I need to. He did go back to work last week. He had 3 full weeks and then part of another week off after the baby was born, but he works from home. So I still, if I really need him most of the time, unless he's in a meeting, he's ready and willing to come out and help at whatever it is that's going on that I need help with. But he does, you know, have meetings and things he has to be in all day long, off and on. So he's here. He's just not full-time doing the household thing, but it's really nice to just have him at least present, and I can just go plop a sleeping baby on him when I need to, and I really need to do something with both hands, and she just wants to be held. She has joined him for a few of his meetings, and seems like the people in his meetings kind of like her cameos too. So as long as she's not disruptive, I guess that works out for everybody. I did have another appointment with my midwife at 4 weeks postpartum. She just wanted to check in and see how my healing and recovering was going before the typical 6-week postpartum visit. And everything is going really, really well. In the last video that I posted, the slideshow of all my belly pictures and stuff like that that we had made and we decided to share with you all, quite a few people mentioned that I looked like I had lost weight. I did gain only 3 pounds for the whole pregnancy. And yes, at this point, 1 month postpartum, I am 27 pounds below my pre-pregnancy weight. This is incredibly unusual for me. I kind of don't know what to think of this because I usually gain the very typical 30 to 35 pounds during pregnancy, and it takes me a year or 2 to get the weight off because sometimes my body says, you know, I can eat whatever I want and just breastfeed and lose weight easily. With other kids, my body has said, no, I'm holding on to this weight, and if you want me to burn extra calories and make milk, you will eat the calories. So I pretty much have not been able to lose a single pound no matter what I did until after the baby weaned. And that's just how it is. So this is pretty different for me. Don't really know what to do with this. I'm grateful for the head start on getting back on track. But I'm not trying to lose weight at this point. I won't truly put any effort in probably until she's started solid foods at least a little bit, because if I do kind of put in the effort to start, you know, losing any weight and my supply tanks, I don't want that to be like all she has. So I'm really, really careful about that stuff. I don't rush into it, but I am a realist, and I do know that I am overweight to begin with. Even now at 27 pounds below my pre-pregnancy weight, I still have about 48 pounds that I could very reasonably lose and be on what would be the higher end of healthy weight for my height, which is 5'11". So I have had to learn all sorts of lessons about, even though I thought I was going very, very conservatively at a slow pace and allowing my body to feel so good and not really give it any challenge, it still was too much. So I'm resigned to not only listening to my body, but even being more cautious than it seems my body needs, because it needs that abundance of caution right now. Are you waking up? She decided to start waking up. So I thought I'd bring her in and show her to you friends. Hi. Hi, Gia girl. Will you give them smiles? She's very smiley when she first wakes up. Hey. Gia girl. Hey. Hi, baby. Oh, you're okay. Hello. Are you just so hungry? She did no smiles. I'm just so hungry. Well, thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. As always, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Ask us any questions in the comments section below if you have them, and subscribe to hang out for more like this. We'll see you again soon.